Look at this behemoth.
That's a ball.
For when it absolutely, positively has to be killed. It's just a cavernous tube.
Laudatin Minié.
That is a long way. There it is.
I saw it splash on the bullseye.
That muzzle is just comically
It is
huge.
a gaping hole.
You're never going to have a discussion about terminal ballistics with this rifle.
It really doesn't matter where it hits you. Now the bayonet for this rifle that fits this level catch is worth as much as the rifle.
So you're saying it's going to be some time before we...
Which is more than I make in a month. That was inches over the top of the target. So this is the cartridge. It is not a not a small piece of small arms ammunition. I like to tear them, although during the Crimean War they were still ripping them open with their teeth. But I don't want to spill any powder because you need every bit of powder in here to get this slow, fat bullet where you want it to go. And it is loaded in what we would anachronistically call the infield style, where the powder cylinder snaps off. This rifle is almost 170 years old, and the pattern 1851 is among the rarest of all British military rifles. So accordingly, I'm loading very slowly, being very careful to protect the crown of the muzzle. I've only fired about 30 rounds from this rifle, and this was just the third time that I've ever fired it. Because of its age and historical significance, this rifle will only be sparingly fired. But after 170 years, it's still putting lead on steel targets at 300 yards. The destroying angel still has her teeth. The pattern 1851 Minié rifle was essentially a copy of French and Belgian rifles that used the Minié system of expanding bullet. This made a rifle musket truly practical. Designated the pattern 1851, only a few thousand were actually ready at the United Kingdom's entry into the Crimean War in 1854. The pattern 1851 was a 702 caliber rifle that fired a 69 caliber paper-patched Minié bullet. Originally, these Minié bullets had iron cups. I make mine out of brass, and they work just as well.
There it is.
I saw it splash on the bullseye. 300 yards with the pattern 1851 Minié rifle.
Sounded like a truck hit that plate.
There are accounts of the Battle of Inkerman of bullets. The Russians attacked in column, dense, tight columns. And these bullets were going through 2 or 3 Russians at a go. Part of the reason why William Howard Russell described it supernatural terms. This was so new and so devastating in 1854. There were no ordinary terms to describe it. So he goes to a biblical term to find a description as destroying angel. And the Russians felt like leaves in autumn as he described it. So
Destroying Angel. Also
Amazon.com for $1.99. One of the most influential and important weapon systems in the history of the modern infantry. And it can still do it at 300 yards. So I'm happy. Hope you enjoyed that. So here's the pattern 1851 Minié rifle.